Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. It is Monday morning before a very wet and or snowy week. That said, I'm still going to push ahead with some jobs I have on the board. So we are over at Liscombe today in Dartmouth, getting ready to get a drainage job started. So let's go meet with Ashton and see what we come up with. They're geared up. I gave them a brief summary there of what we're looking to do. So they got the gear here. We'll get that unloaded and get started. And I'm gonna go do my other stuff and then I'll come back in and check on them in a little bit. So, just peeking in here on Ashton and Jordan on the drain job. Nice little French drain in a peculiar spot, hard to get to, tight quarters, but that said, they are getting it and it is working. Already just with what they've done, the ground is starting to stiffen up a bit back there. It was pretty soft even when I looked at it, so it's working. It's just going to take some time is all. So time I can give them. Try to give them a little bit more help tomorrow too. It's a lot more handwork than I would have anticipated. Not a job I would have normally taken, but given the circumstances with this particular homeowner, I felt bad, so I wanted to help. They're trying to sell their home. They never had a water issue in that place the entire time they've owned it for 20 odd years or whatever. And we had a really weird winter. The ground was frozen. We got 70 mils of rain and they had a little bit of water come in the basement. Does that mean their drain tiles messed up? No. It means the ground is frozen and the drain tile got overwhelmed in a massive storm. It's a one-off and it hasn't happened since. So in order to prevent something like that happening again, I want to catch that water that's sheeting across the yard from all his neighbors and divert it around the house and away from him so that it doesn't overwhelm his drain tile again. And he can safely sell his home knowing that it's not going to flood. So that's where we're at with that one. Like I said, it's tight quarters, it's a lot of handwork, it's slow, but it's a job that needs doing and a customer that's extremely nice. And like I said, I kind of feel bad. So he had some other contractors quote him some pretty outrageous things, and something like this will do the job quicker, easier, and cheaper. So that's what we've gone with and that's what we're doing. So we will check back in with the boys again hopefully tomorrow and see how the progress is going then. And yeah. Must run somewhere right there, that old one. Old Big O. So just checking in with Ashton and Jordan. They're doing pretty good. It's always miserable when it's a tight backyard like that, but they're making it work, and they're getting it done. So that is literally all I can ask for. So I appreciate their hard work. I know it's not easy, but sometimes, like I said, it's the ones that are difficult that are the most meaningful. And in this case, it's difficult, and it definitely is going to help this guy out. So I am okay with it being difficult as long as the crew doesn't quit. And so far, so good. Ashton and Jordan are being good sports about it. If I could get different equipment that would work better for them, I would. It's just not something that I have the availability to get, nor does it make sense. So even some of the equipment we had down at the public gardens last year, I was thinking about that, but it just doesn't work for what we're trying to do there. So they're making it work with what they got, and that's all I can ask for. So thank you guys. So I have been running around all morning looking at jobs for HRM. I'm actually on my way back to another one now. Just take some pictures, and then I got to go to the office and start putting numbers to some of this stuff. Office days are so much fun.
What?
Not really. Anyway, I'll be back later. Well, it is now Wednesday, and it wouldn't be a day unless there were some issues. So traffic control became an issue with blowers. I have to postpone that now, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And now we're just heading over to see Ashton and Jordan. There is some issues with the way I wanted to do the job. They're doing a good job, but there's only so much you can do in some cases, so we're just going to go see what it looks like right now and what we can figure out, if anything, or if the way they have it is the way it's going to be. So we're going to take a peek and go from there. Look at the water coming out. That's crazy. So all that comes down to this new trench, piped out and away from the house. Tied with the rain leaders. There. And then out. So, not too bad. Jordan and Ashton are doing a great job. That's a difficult job. It's tight on space. There is a ton of water coming down at these poor people from the backyards behind them. But that said, it's just about done. So I changed things a little bit. We couldn't get the grade to go because of the electrical line out this way, and it still be connected to everything. So instead of that, I'm gonna leave it overland on that one side because there is good slope coming off the side of the house. And then catch it again at the front corner, put a short section in, maybe 15, 20 feet, take that below grade, and get it away from the front yard and tie in that last rain leader. So that will have this one done. Ashton and Jordan, I think, will be very happy to get out of this one and have this one done. But the homeowner's being really good about it, so they just asked if I could give them a quote on the landscaping as well at the end, and I will, once I've seen how much is finally disturbed. So we'll come back over maybe tomorrow or the next day, because right now it looks like Ashton should finish that up today, and yeah, we'll go from there. But there's a drainage job that, like I said before, the customer was originally quoted an absurd number to replace all their drain tile, when the real issue with that whole property is not the drain tile, it's the water that's coming at the house from everywhere else. So a cheaper solution is to divert it away and around, and that's what we've done. And these people will be able to list their house with some confidence that there should never be another issue, because the drain tile is not broken, it's functional. It just got overwhelmed in a one storm event. So anyway, at that point, I'm going to call that done for now. We'll be back tomorrow just to check on everything once they're out of here, and I got to head back over to help the line guys.